All right, so now we are going to install Winrar, and then we're going to unrar the trainer. We're going to install LSPDFR, RAGEPluginHook, and ScriptHookV. So let's go ahead and launch the executable. Microsoft Defender prevents running, blah, 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 blah. Don't run. More information. So you click more information. It's Winrar. We got it from their website. We're going to run it anyways. It's going to give you the UAC, user account control. You just hit yes. It's going to give you a dialog box, program files, Winrar, everything you can leave stock unless you're installing it on, I don't know, the second drive or something. But we're going to install everything on C. Then it's going to ask you what files you want to use it to untoggle, and we'll select rare file. So we only want to do that for that. Create in our program group, interface, and desktop. I don't know. Let's not do that. Start menu. Nah, we don't need it in the start menu, do we? Let's leave it alone. We're not really going to use it for a ton of stuff. So it gives you this dialog box saying that you successfully installed it, and you got, you can buy it, you can view your license, you can read the help menu, documentation, go to the home page. But we're going to click done. So now you'll notice that Trainer V now has the same icon as our executable there. So that's good to go. So we can delete that file. That file is always available. All right. Let's see. What else do we need to do? We got all our downloads. First things first, we are going to install LSPDFR, the manual files. We already extracted that into the Essential Mods folder, into the LSPDFR install files, if you recall. So now what we need to do is we need to open up the Grand Theft Auto folder. And remember, let's close this out. Remember when we did the shortcut, right click, game folder, boom, right there. And you can back out and you can see the game folder backups that we made, the copy one. And we can copy one over to make copy two. So we're working in the main game file. So we're about to alter the game. So make sure you have your game folder copied. I was just in a group where a guy was kicking himself because he did not copy his game install and he had to do everything all over again. Don't make that mistake. All right, so what we want to do is, I know some of you will have a screen that looks like that, right? So what you want to do is you want space over here on the right so that we can copy our files without any issues. So what we're going to do is, this is the longest file name, right? And it stops right there. We're going to take our mouse. We're going to get that symbol right there. We're going to click and hold and slowly drag to the left. Boom. If you want, give yourself more space. You can do that with the other ones just to make sure you're not cutting off any of the words. And it's going to give you that empty space right there. That's what we want. So we're going to go into the install files. We are going to, you can do Control A, select everything. You can do Control Shift or whatever, but we're going to use, you can select the first file, go down to the last file, hold down Shift, click. It'll select everything. So we want to take everything except for the licenses folder, and drag it over here. Boom. Move to Grand Theft Auto 5. 26 files. Drag it into that open area. Let go. Boom. And it has highlighted all of the files that we moved. So we're done. So we can go back and we can delete. We can delete that. Go back. Go to our downloads. And now we got that taken care of. So you can keep that there. You can delete it. Whatever you want to do. This file is, I think they keep these files, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll go ahead. We'll delete it just so that they're not in the way. So we got that in there. Now we need to do our trainer. Let's double click that, open up Winrar. And we're just going to be dragging our screens around. So we need these two files right here. And there's a README doc. I like the README docs. I like to look at them. It has a lot of information in them. A lot of times it tells you how to install, just in case you're not understanding directions, how to use things, like all this good stuff it goes through. So it's a good document to keep and look at later. So we're going to take those two files, trainerv.asi and trainerv.ini. We're going to drag them right out of the Winrar. Boom. Right there. Good to go. So we'll take that. I like that README file. So let's take that out. Keep the README file. Close that. Let's name it. Let's do trainer v README. Then let's make another folder. Let's call it README files. We'll drag that, put that in there. Just for the nerds that want to learn how to use the things that we're going to be using, or the things that you're going to be using. So now Trainer V is installed. We can delete that. Let's do ScriptHookV. And it's what app should you use, because we have Winrar installed now. Let's just we can just use Windows. That's fine. What we want, there's a README. We don't really need a README file for that. There's a native trainer in there. We're not going to use the trainer. We are already using simple trainer. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that and that. Oops. I think we have to use control. Yeah, control click. So if you hold down control, click that DLL file, click that ScriptHookV file, take those two, drag it over to the game folder. Boom. You can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Delete it. Now, RAGEPluginHook 1.78. Same deal. Going to open that guy up. And we're going to need everything. So everything except for licenses and SDK. We don't need those two things. So we'll do Control A to select everything. And then I think we can uncheck. Yep. Holding control down still, click licenses to unselect it and click SDK to unselect it. Let go of control. Now we're going to click and drag and move everything. Boom. Let go. It's going to ask you to replace files in the destination. You are going to do so. So we are replacing original game files here. That's why it's important to back up your game folder before you start modding or start installing these mods. So that's golden. Get rid of that. And there's no README files in there that we really need. So far in our README files collection, we have the Trainer V README, which has got, it's good documentation, has a lot of information, something you'll want to probably read through. So it's all in there. We got all of our stuff that we need to start the game in there, ready to go. Everything's stock. We're gonna start the game and we're gonna see how the controls work, how the game works, etc.